Hi, this is Marcy Heim, the Executive Director of the Wisconsin Rural Opportunities Foundation. And I'm here today with Jamie Wandry, who's a student at Edgewood College in the nursing program. And we've had a few minutes to talk. First off, Jamie, congratulations on being one of our scholarship recipients. We are so proud of the work you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you very much for awarding me this.
You're very welcome. Tell us a little bit, let's go back, Jamie, and tell us a little bit about where's home for you in Wisconsin and how did you get from there to here at Edgewood College?
I live in Merrimack, Wisconsin, very small town. My mom always wanted me to be able to go to college. It's something that no one in my entire extended family has had an opportunity to do. So she started a little fund for me as a baby, and ever since I was little, it was always, you're going to college, you're going to college. And I actually started out at UW-Baraboo because it's close to home. And after being there for a while, I was really thinking about what I wanted to do. And I thought that nursing was a good fit for me. And I started talking to different directors of hospitals, asking what they looked at and where they looked highly upon with schools. And they named Edgewood as one of their top schools. So I had to go here then.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, siblings? Do you have brothers and sisters?
No, it's just me and my mom.
Oh, it's just you and your mom. Oh, I bet she is so proud of you.
Very proud.
Oh, gosh. All right, so Edgewood. So you picked Edgewood because it was recommended by some of the folks you talked to. Tell me a little bit about your training here. And right now, I understand you're a super senior. So tell us what that means.
I'm currently, this is the beginning of my 5th year of college because I started off 2 years at UW-Baraboo, then transferred here and started finishing up some general education classes until I got accepted to the nursing program. And now I'm just working my way through the nursing program, which is 5 semesters. And I took a little longer route. But I feel like it was beneficial because the nursing program has so much to do that I can really focus on my studies.
Oh, yeah, and I so agree with that because there's this one golden time in our lives when we can really just learn, and that's college. And you want to get as much as you can in your major, but you want to maybe take some of those other things that are interesting too. You know, so it's,
I actually picked up a psychology minor too, so
well,
I'm almost done with that.
Oh, that would be fabulous, and I think helpful in your chosen career.
Definitely.
So as you looked around, and I know obviously there's helping people, but was there something about nursing, or was there some point in your life, or some trigger, or something that happened where you said, you know, I want to be a nurse, or was it something more gradual?
I feel like it was kind of a gradual coming into myself thing. I've always been a very caring and compassionate person. When I was little, I went to daycare and I didn't need the babysitting, I helped. I took care of the kids around me. As I got older, I started babysitting on my own, taking care of people. I help out my family all the time. And then in high school, I started volunteering at Sauk Prairie Memorial Hospital. And it really made me realize how much of a difference you can make with people who are in the hospital, because it is a scary time. And
very scary.
Spending time with them and just being able to take a little bit of your time to talk to them and see what they need can make all the difference in where they're at.
It's a huge difference, and I can tell just from the little time we've talked, you also are quite a listener. You know, that you really, I can see that you would really hear their stories, or sometimes you just need somebody to talk to when you're in those situations. Let's talk a little bit about, without getting into too much of your, you know, your personal business, but if you could just share a little bit with the cost of an education here at Edgewood, maybe annual tuition or something, and how you have approached paying for college, especially seeing it's just you and your mom. I mean, do you do a combination of work and support, or just tell us a little bit about financially what that's been like for you?
Well, obviously Edgewood is a private school, so it costs more. And then you also have the added nursing fees for like your clinical, for the uniforms, for the extra books, and it really can add up quickly. My mom and I both have taken out loans to help pay for it. We also apply for FAFSA each year, but a big component of what helps is the scholarship donations. because even with all this funding that I have, it's still not enough to pay for it all. And honestly, without the help of outside sources like scholarships, I wouldn't be able to go to college.
You know, that almost gets me teary-eyed because you are such a bright and sincere and genuine giving person. I am glad that we can do a little bit of something to help you become a nurse, because I think you'll be a great contributor. Have you had a chance to focus full time on your studies, or do you try to work besides?
I'm 90% of the time doing my schoolwork. I do work at St. Clair Hospital in Baraboo as a CNA, but I'm provisional and I pick my own schedule, and they're very accommodating with it. And so I usually put myself on call about 1 day a week unless I have exams coming up, and then I don't put myself on. And like I said, my work is extremely accommodating with it.
That's excellent. Well, and it's really great you could find something that fits so with what it is you're doing. So what's next? When do you actually graduate?
Well, counting this semester, it's a year and a half. So in December of 2013, I'll be a graduate from Edgewood with my BSN in nursing.
Wow, that is exciting.
Very exciting.
So your bachelor, BSN.
Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Okay, and I know that that's a year away, but when you look ahead, is there a specific spot or place that you're looking to actually be a nurse? Have you thought about that at all? Had a chance?
I'm actually very comfortable where I'm at. I feel that we have a great dynamic, excuse me, at St. Clair Hospital. I get along with all my coworkers, and I'm a very hard worker, and they've already expressed a little bit of interest in me.
Excellent. Wow. It can't get better than that. You're working, and you know there's kind of a on call, and you're working on your degree, and there's something right there in the future waiting for you.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about what's your mom's name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl. And do you see her as you're going through college?
Oh yeah, I still live at home with my mom.
Oh, you still live at home, so you're commuting into Edgewood.
I commute an hour to school and an hour home each day, 5 days a week.
Okay. Wow. All right. That's neat. Would you have, as somebody who's gone through what you've gone through in terms of getting through college, would you have any advice or words of wisdom that you would share with younger folks coming up that are maybe not sure what they want to do, or how you feel about nursing or considering nursing as a career?
Well, I think it's best that people really start out by taking a variety of courses and see what your interest is. Because college is a time to kind of experiment and figure out what you want to do. It's that time to make mistakes because you learn from them. And I want to say that nursing is a great field to go into if you're compassionate, if you like to help people, if you want to make a difference, because you're able to do all that, plus continue to expand your education throughout your life. There's so many opportunities, so many different areas within nursing. I feel like there could be a fit for almost every interest.
Wow, that's great. That's great. When you think about where you'll be in nursing, and you said you'll be at St. Clair Hospital, is there something that particularly resonates with staying in Wisconsin? Of course, you know, part of what we're so excited about is the Wisconsin Rural Opportunities Foundation is having our young, bright, capable folks like you stay in the state of Wisconsin. So is that, I guess I'm saying that I'm happy to hear that that's something that you're comfortable and excited about doing, and thinking about maybe that's a long-term fit for you.
Oh, definitely. I love this area. It gets a little cold sometimes, but I think it's beautiful with all the different seasons. I think it's great to give back to the community when they give to you. And also it's nice because my entire family is here, and I want to be a part of my family.
Oh, Jamie, that's wonderful. I think thank you so much for spending this time with me. Is there anything else that you would want to add that perhaps I didn't mention?
I just want to thank you again for giving this to me, because it really makes a world of difference.
You're very welcome.